Hello everyone, this is Rajaki Jinjarla. I'm an educator at Unacademy. You can follow me in Unacademy Learning App where you can find my other courses as well. This lesson is about the properties, advantages and the applications of needle bearings. And please rate, review and share the video and also subscribe to Unacademy YouTube channel. Welcome again to needle bearings. Needle bearings are one of the most important machine elements and they are used in various applications. So now we are going to discuss about these needle bearings. Needle bearings. Needle bearings are characterized by cylindrical rollers of very small diameter and relatively long length. As you can see in this figure, we have a bearing with the cylindrical rollers of smaller diameter as compared with the length of these bearings. Okay, so they are looking like needles. That's why we call these as the needle bearings. Okay, and they are also called quill bearings. The length diameter ratio of needle bearings is more than 4. It is due to the small diameter and relatively long length. Okay, and needle bearings are used with or without the inner and outer races as shown. So in this figure you can see that this is needle bearing and this is also needle bearing. Here we have the outer race and as well as the inner race, right? So in this figure you can see we have only the outer race, we don't have any inner race. So these needle bearings can be used with or without the inner and outer races. So these are the different types of needle bearings. The advantages of needle bearings. They have a smaller outer diameter. It is due to the reason that they are often used to replace the sleeve bearings. So these needle bearings can be replaced with the sleeve bearings as shown in the figure. That's why they have the smaller outer diameter. So on just fixing the sleeve bearings over the needle bearings can be used for the frictionless joining purposes. Okay, and this allows the replacement with little or no changes in the design. So on replacing the needle bearing with the sleeve bearings, it is seen that the advantages are the replacement has little or no changes in the design. We don't have to change the design of the joint with the bearing for fixing the sleeve bearing and by replacing the needle bearings. Okay, because they have smaller diameter. They are compact and lightweight compared with the other types of bearings. Okay, so they have large load carrying capacity compared to their size. So compared to their size, they have large load carrying capacities and they have large load carrying capacity, particularly at low peripheral speeds. Okay, and the applications of the needle bearings are given here. Needle bearings are ideally suited for applications involving oscillatory motion such as piston pin bearings, rock arms and universal joints. So this is the needle bearing which is used in the piston pins applications, and they are also used in the applications involving oscillatory motion such as rock arms and universal joints also. And they are also suitable for continuous rotation where the load is variable or intermittent. Okay, so the properties of needle bearings. Short roller bearings can be manufactured with a high degree of accuracy. The needles which are considerably longer than their diameter cannot be manufactured with the same accuracy. So the needle bearings has little accuracy than the short roller bearings because the needle bearings have considerably larger lengths than their diameters. Short rollers are accurately guided in their cage and races. So for other rolling bearings which have the short rollers, they are accurately guided in their cages and races of the bearings. Okay, and the needles are not guided to that extent. So it is very difficult to guide these needles of the needle bearings into their cages and the races. Okay, and this result in high friction in needle bearings and the coefficient of friction in cylindrical roller bearing is 0.0011. Okay, on the other hand, the coefficient of friction in needle bearing is 0.0045 or almost 4 times of the coefficient of friction of the cylindrical roller bearing. So this is the difference between the cylindrical roller bearings which have the short rollers and the needle bearings. Okay, so due to the small diameter and the corresponding larger length, they have some design limitations, that they are have less degree of freedom, and also they are not up to the extent of these cylindrical roller bearings. Okay, and they have larger friction, and the friction of the needle bearings is 4 times higher than the friction of the cylindrical roller bearings. So these are the properties of the needle bearings which are widely used in certain applications, where I have also provided the applications of these needle bearings. They are suited for the oscillatory motion, and also they are suited for continuous rotation where the load is variant or intermittent. Thank you.